So coming once again to the question of complex number here, bachcho, that's a very you can see it as a easy question also, but so the way I solved it, that's why I wanted to share this question with you people, and then I got this question as a doubt basically. Okay, I solved it, but then I found the student told me later that it's an advanced question. If I'm not wrong, it's an advanced 2022 question. Okay, see, it's a z. This expression, this complex number is given to be real. We have to find modulus of z whole square. Normally the approach is that we replace z by x plus iota y and realize the denominator, convert denominator to real number, and then compare the imaginary part to 0, and that's what we do. But see, when I looked at it and I observed both numerator and denominator, so how I started, I said, okay, let's convert numerator to the denominator form. So I subtracted 3z from the numerator, so hence I need to add also, so 6z upon the denominator. So that's how I started. Okay, so now of course we can write it as 1 plus 6z upon 2 minus 3z plus 4z square. Okay, then I said, see, if this entire thing is real, so of course this is real, this has to be real. So now the focus is on this part, which has to be real. Further I said that divide both numerator and denominator by z here. So we will get 4z 2 by z minus 3. Now what? So if this entire expression has to be real, doesn't that mean, bachcho, that this has to be real? Now here also, since numerator is real, so therefore the denominator, which is denominator which is 4z plus 2 by z minus 3 has to be real. All of you agree? Now again, for that to be real, this is already real, so 4z plus 2 by z to be real. I think all of you will agree. So see, the entire expression I could change it to this form. Okay, so that was the idea actually. So now what I said, if this is real, you can compare it, because if this has to be real, you can compare it with for any complex number z is real. So that means it is equal to its conjugate. So that's one way of approaching it, like 4z plus 2 by z is equal to its conjugate, and then we can try to do something there. Or the other way, let's try this one. From here actually what I did, this idea I just while solving this question here, I just struck my mind. Otherwise what I did here, then I replaced z by x plus iota y, and I got the answer there, I will say. So let's try this one first, and then I will come to the thing which I actually did while solving this question for the first time. So this is it. We know that conjugate of a complex number get distributed over addition, subtraction, multiplication, and the ratio of complex number. So it's a simple distribution. So now we can write collecting the similar type of terms on the same side. So taking that to that side, so it will be 2 by 1 by z bar minus 1 by z. Okay. Now what can we say? So it's 2 gone. So taking LCM in RHS, so z minus z bar upon z bar. Okay, good, great. So now as z it can't be equal to z bar, that's what I am claiming here. So this gets cancelled, and we had 2 here. So that means z bar is equal to half here. And we know that z into z bar is nothing but mod z whole square. So mod z whole square, so that's what I'm getting, is half here. Okay, so that's what we got from here. If again I will say I didn't commit any mistake, so that's what I got. Okay, so that's what I thought just while solving it here. Now let's check it using the thing which I already did. So x plus iota y, 2 upon x plus iota y, this has to be real. So I just converted 4 into x plus iota y, the second term denominator to a real number, here the denominator part. So of course we will be multiplying both numerator and denominator by its conjugate, and we know z into z bar is mod z whole square. So this is nothing but x square plus y square. Now for this to be real, its imaginary part has to be 0. So collect the imaginary part. So it's 4y minus 2y upon x square plus y square should be 0. So 4y is equal to 2y into x square by y square. So this is 2. So that's what we get. So that's it. That's it. So seems to be a bit unusual. So that's why, because I don't remember the answer exactly. I was thinking it should have been a integral value, but that's what we got. So see, that's a, though I will again say it's an advanced question. Okay, so if you proceed with the conventional method, like assuming replacing z by x plus iota b y initially itself, it might get lengthier. So that's what I did to simplify it, and this is what I tried just in front of you here here itself, and this is what I did earlier when the question came in front of me for the first time, bachcho. So that was a question on complex number here.